Gurubhyo Namah.
For many, the one which keeps us backwards is the fear of death and the fear of failure. If there exists only Atman, and there is nothing other than that supreme which God existence, then what is there for us to fear? If we see all across the world, each and every day, we encounter conflicts both internally as well as in the external world. Ultimately, what is important is that we need to identify who we actually are and where we stand. The conflict in everything arises when we see differences. There is nothing which is different. There is no distinction which exists in this universe. The distinctions that we feel like existing are the very nature of this world of Maya or the illusion. Hence, we should always be awake in reality. Then, there should not be any conflict happening in this world. Here also, in the battle of Kurukshetra, the conflict is happening inside of Arjuna to identify that self. When Arjuna started moving towards the path of Atmabodha, the conflict had generated within Arjuna. That was where Arjuna was stuck. Since Arjuna was genuine and pure-heartedly seeking for the same, Bhagavan Shri Krishna told Arjuna about the reality that is existing. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2, Samkhya Yoga, Sloka 35. Bhayadranaduparatam mamsyande tvam maharatha yesham chatvam bahumato bhutva yasyasi laghavam. For whom you were respectful, those great warriors will think like you are the one who escaped from the battle due to fear. After being treated respectfully, you will attain triviality. Sloka 36. Avachyavadamscha bahun vadishyandi tavahita nindandastava samarthyam tato dukkataram nukim. Your enemies, despising your ability, say the words which are not supposed to be told. What is more sorrowful than the same? Here too, the things that we are experiencing in our day-to-day life are being told. We always say there is no need to be in sorrow or in grief, or we do not want to consider what others are saying about us while moving in the path of realization. But the very importance is that if towards the right path Arjuna is not going, the dharma that Arjuna need to keep up is not at all identified, then all these conditions which we think would not happen will in turn come into place and Arjuna will be trapped into it. If the same happens, the message it gives to everyone would be completely wrong. Hence, Bhagavan here is telling every possible aspect that Arjuna will encounter if Arjuna is moving opposite to where he is supposed to move. Here it states that for us too, if we move in the path towards realizing the self or towards its self-consciousness, everything that we do will be right. But once our thoughts and actions happen against the journey towards realization, we deviate from the same path. At that moment, all the emotions and vasanas will trap us and defend us from going towards that supreme reality. We, in turn, will be thrown back to where we have started. Further discussion on the same will be continued.